Hey guys, welcome to Ultimate Survival Tips. I'm David. Well, today I'm going to show you a simple way to obtain drinkable water with a knife and a little know-how in a survival situation without boiling, filtration, or purification. But before we get into this, I want to thank our awesome new sponsor, the Sportsman's Guide. Yes, guys, we do have sponsors now, which is a win-win for everyone. You win because cool sponsors like the Sportsman's Guide will enable me to produce more videos on time and on a regular basis for you. Plus, you win again because Sportsman's Guide is a fantastic place to find new outdoor gear and save money on everything with their lowest price guarantee. And they win when you go over to Sportsman's Guide and check out their fantastic gear and amazing deals. And then it will be happy bliss, and I'll be able to make cool videos for you forever and ever. So for your convenience, I placed a link in the video description and at the top of the screen so you can check out Sportsman's Guide. Okay, so let's get into this video. Staying hydrated in a survival situation is crucial, and as a general rule, the human body will begin to, or depending on the situation, will totally shut down within 3 days without water. And drinking unclean water can make you sick and dehydrate you even further. So what if your knife is the only piece of equipment you have? Your trusty survival knife can help get you clean, mineral-rich, carbohydrate-infused water. How? By tapping non-poisonous trees and vines. So here's the way it works. As the plant draws nutrients and water up from the forest floor, it actually acts as a filter so that when you tap the plant, you're getting a life-sustaining liquid that's safe to drink. So for instance, when a sugar maple tree is tapped for its sap, a drill is normally used to penetrate the outer layer of tree bark into the cambium layer. But it's unlikely that you're going to have a drill in the woods, so in a pinch, you can use a knife that can serve as an improvised drilling tool. So pretty much all you need is a sturdy, full-tang fixed blade knife with a durable pointed tip capable of withstanding hard use. Now before we get started, just be sure that the tree or vine you intend to tap is not poisonous. Grapevines and many birch, maple, and aspen trees can be tapped safely for their life-sustaining sap without damaging the tree. So it's going to be important for you to get trained or get a good book or two and make sure that you can positively identify safe sap-producing trees and vines in your area before you need to rely on them for water. Okay, so let's start with one of the easiest plants to tap, and that's going to be a nice-sized wild grapevine that has a section running parallel to the ground. To tap a vine like this, simply drill a hole into a section of the vine that's facing the ground. Then all you have to do is position your container under it to catch the drops. Now to fill a container, even a small container of 8 or 10 ounces, this usually takes a while, so be patient. A few years ago, I lived for 2 days just tapping and drinking grapevine sap. I was really happy when I got regular water, but the sweet, slightly woody taste of grapevine sap kind of grows on you after a while. Okay, now let's talk about tapping a tree with your knife. Begin by placing the edge of your knife diagonally on the trunk at about a 30-degree angle from the center line of the tree, a couple of feet above the ground. Now baton with your knife to a depth of about an inch or two into the tree, making a bit of a shelf. Do the same thing on the reverse side, the first cut, so that you fashioned a V-shaped trough with the bottom of the V facing the ground. Now take a small stick and place it at the bottom of the V to act as a spigot, forcing the sap away from the tree for collection. Now, sometimes I have a difficult time getting the spigot stick to stay in place. If this happens to you, you can try to take a piece of cord and wrap it around the trunk of the tree to try and prop the stick up and hold it in place. If you have trouble with the spigot altogether, try wrapping a cloth around the vine or the tree and wicking the water into your container. If this doesn't work that great, you can periodically remove the cloth and wring the sap into your mouth. Now, as a water source, sap volume and flow is somewhat seasonally dependent. Sap generally runs at its highest rate in the spring when nights are cool and days are sunny and warm. In the morning, the eastern-facing side of a tree will have a tendency to flow more quickly as the sun warms the bark on that side. Now, one final tip. Once you're done harvesting the sap of a tree, pack some mud or dirt into your V-cut to protect the tree while it heals. There you have it, a simple way to use your knife to get life-saving, safe, and nutritious water in a pinch. For more quick tips on survival, bushcraft, camping, and more, subscribe to this channel and make sure you click that little bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our sweet new content. For your convenience, I've placed links to the gear shown, our sponsor, The Sportsman's Guide, my new podcast, The Survival Show, and a lot more in the video description. All right, guys, that's it. I'm David. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you on the other side, and remember, be prepared because you never know.